Hey, hi folks. Welcome to the sharing session on augmented reality. This is Ebenezer Heng. So this is of course in response to a particular question that is often asked. Does augmented reality increase sales? Now I'll come to that shortly. Now about my experience with augmented reality. I've been running classes ever since 2017. That's just 1 year after, of course, Pokemon Go. And I have created classes for Temasek Poly, ITE, and some other places. And I've been running them ever since. In fact, since last year, there's quite a lot of high interest in augmented reality in the training area as well. So a lot of people are going to blended learning. So how can we do that? In fact, this particular class, this particular session, you can actually experience that as well. On the company front, we'll be doing treasure hunts, scavenger hunts for places like Singapore Expo, shopping malls, and a lot of companies, even organizations such as the NTUC, the unions, and all. So people are generally aware that augmented reality on the B2C area upfront can get you the awareness, can get you the engagement. But they still wonder, can you actually push on and get sales? Now for B2B, it's a little bit tough. They cannot imagine how in a B2B scenario can it increase sales revenue. And so for today, I'm just going to show you how in a B2B settings, augmented reality can amplify and help you to increase the sales. Now some of the key takeaways, of course, as we are going to go through the augmented reality, the entire things is I'm going to tell you and show you what is the augmented reality static marker. We're going to use ePrism. And being in the B2B, we're going to show you customer journey map and how you move a person from one state to another state, generally from a prospect to a lead, and ultimately to a customer. And the last thing that we want to answer is, of course, does AR actually increase sales? So that's what we're going to cover today. And get ready your mobile phone, and let's dive into the session. Now, folks, of course, in this section, we're going to talk about how augmented reality increases sales revenue. And I'm going to bring you through the whole process, a process that we have tried out, we have tested, and it works using just a piece of name card. Now, of course, through this, you can actually see how augmented reality works and what's the whole idea about a marker and on when augmented reality is scanned. So in this case, we're talking about static marker. We'll talk a little bit more later. Now, we are focusing on a piece of name card, a communication tool that dates back all the way from the 17th century and all the way people until now are using it, whether you're a tech company or a traditional company. It's sort of like a ritual. If you join a company, most likely you're going to have a name card. Now I just want you to spend a few seconds thinking about it. How is the process, how is the interaction, how is the engagement like when you receive a name card, you look at it, and how many things can you remember? You probably look at it a few seconds and then you keep it, and when you go back to your office, you will probably file it somewhere. At the end of the year, you'll probably keep it in another bigger filing storage space. That's how usually our interaction with a name card. I'm just going to show you how augmented reality can enhance it. And if you're following me, I would love for you to have some interaction as well. So feel free to download the apps that we are using, ePrism AR. You can download it and try it. And if you like to explore more things, just keep it. If not, you can delete it after that. So this will be the app we are using as we are continuing this entire hypothesis and testing. So of course, this is my name card, and I use it to go networking. And I went to numerous, much as like yourself, I went to a lot of networking sessions. And of course, pitching about my classes, my sessions, and all, of course, my consultation. Now, in the networking sessions, when you exchange name card, people are aware on who you are. And the consideration whether they will call again, they will not usually see the interaction. And after that, when everyone leaves the networking, it becomes a testing period on when should you call the prospect. Usually, if I'm selling something, for example, I'm trying to pitch them a course, I'm trying to position a course to them, I would imagine myself whether should I call on a Monday, should I call on Friday, and so on. Now, of course, then it becomes like the holy grail is, of course, for them to call us, right? In this case, if you realize my name card, I have put in augmented reality, but I did not put download a ePrism or anything like that. I simply pass them the name card and then we chit chat. But before I leave, I will take my phone and I will use ePrism and I will scan. So, oh, by the way, if you want to know more information, these are some of the ways you can do. I call this the point of interest, right? Can I give them a YouTube link? Sure, I can. But in this juncture, that's what I want to do. Especially if I'm a positioning augmented reality class. So I show them and they have a few chit chat and then I leave. Now that is happening at the end of it. Now I just want to share with you the success stories. Many a times people will call me and say, hey, EB, just now when you show me that thing, what is the X? Right? They will call asking for it. And I will see this as a success. I get a prospect to call and the prospect is probably sharing with me, hey, I want to show my friend and so on. Imagine the journey map. I get them to share with someone. Of course, by calling me, they are vested, they are interested, and I can actually talk a little bit more with them. So, can they increase sales revenue, augmented reality? Definitely. Yes. It's a question of how you position it in your customer journey map. Of course, you need to have a very, very strong grip and understanding of your audience persona as well. Now, just in case earlier you never scanned, you never tried, just to show you how the scanning of the AR name card looks like. Of course, the link is below. You can actually watch the entire video, but have a look at it. So imagine I'm scanning and showing them using my phone. There's a video play. This is a masterclass I did at one of the conference a couple of years ago. And of course, I can actually share a little bit more. But you can click and go to some of my assets, my website, my board, Facebook, and so on. And that is a part of how I used to do pitching. I still do that. In fact, now and then, and that's something you can do. So again, once again, showcasing that augmented reality does increase sales revenue. Hey, thank you folks for spending that few minutes to watch this short video. I hope it answered the questions that you have. Does augmented reality increase revenue? Of course, the short answer is yes. And but a lot of things still need to come into play. You need to understand your audience persona. Of course, you need to be very sure about their customer journey map and how you can actually fit the whole thing in. Now, the good news is, if you are Singaporeans, you can actually join the Temasek Poly, the IT classes. It's heavily subsidized, and in it, I will walk you through on how to create it. And of course, you will get to have an augmented reality to play around with and to execute some of the campaigns and the gameplay that you have in mind as well. I think that's very, very important. Rather than hearing me and me showing you case study, why not create your own case study and create your own hypothesis and test it out as well. Now, once again, I thank you for the time, and if you love to join me for some of the sessions that I run in, especially in Temasek Poly, the link is below, or you can just drop me a line to chit-chat with me more if you want a customized course for your companies, for your organizations, and I'll be more than happy to link you out with the respective colleague of mine. Thank you very much, and wish you the best. Look forward to seeing you in the next session. Bye-bye.